Hey beautiful people, you're welcome back to my channel. In today's recipe, I'll share with you one of the food combos I grew up eating. I don't even know why this soup is not very common. Some people call it a 3-in-1 soup. I don't know what to call it, but this soup is so delicious. This is a combination of egusi, ogbono, and vegetable. It is so good, and I'm bringing it to you because you are going to enjoy this. So if you're interested in the recipe, make sure you watch this video to the end and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below if you are not yet a member of this beautiful community. Alright guys, let's go right into the recipe. We'll be using goat meat for this, so in the pot just add in your already cleaned goat meat. I will season this with season cubes, salt, and I'll be adding onion to this. So if you don't add onion to your protein while making soup, I don't know what your reason is. So I'll cover this up and I'll allow the whole seasoning marinate together with this. This will make the goat meat tasty on its own. So now I can go on and add in my scotch bonnet pepper. Just add the pepper that you can tolerate. So you can go on to add in the water that will cook this soup. Add in the stockfish now, and I'm using stockfish head and stockfish fillet for this. You know what they say about stockfish head, right? It has lots of flavor that will make your soup taste so good. So ensure you use stockfish heads for your soup. It is really very good. So I'm just going to allow this to cook. Some minutes later, this is what you should have. See the aroma coming from this alone, it is so good. So just proceed to add in the palm oil now. The next thing I'll be adding here is dried fish. I've already cleaned and deboned the dry fish. So ensure you use dry fish. Dry fish is different from smoked fish. Hope you know that too. So use dry fish for this soup. This will give you that required taste and aroma that you need for this soup. So I'm just making sure that everything is immersed well in this stock. I'll go in and add in my all-purpose seasoning. I have the recipe here on my page, so I'll leave the link in the description box. So if you're interested, do where to check it out. So I'll cover this up and I'll allow the whole thing to come together. So coming back to our soup, the aroma coming from this is so good. So I'm going to be adding in our ogbono to this soup. This is a blended ogbono. You're going to be adding in just a little quantity. You can see the quantity I'm using for this big pot of soup. I'll go ahead and add in some crayfish, and we're going to allow the ogbono to cook first before adding the other ingredients for this soup. So what I'm just going to do is give it time and I'll stir everything all together. Coming back to our soup, this is what it should look like. See, it is not that very thick, and that is very much okay for this soup. So we proceed to add in egusi. We are using egusi for this soup. Yes, we have egusi and ogbono. So the egusi comes next after the ogbono. So I'm going to cover up the pot and I'll allow the egusi to come together. Few minutes later, I will come back to this. See guys, the aroma coming from this soup is what I want you to try. The combination of egusi and ogbono is so good. So I'm just going to add in some salt and I'll go in with my deboned mackerel fish. I'll be adding more seasoning to this and I'm using no seasoning cubes for this. So I'll go ahead and add it now. I don't even know why this soup is not that popular because this soup is a banger and you need to try this out. So just proceed to stir everything to combine well. The aroma of this soup, you need to try this out. I don't even know why I'm emphasizing on this because it is just so good. So if you try it out and you don't like it, just come to me. I'll give you a refund for every ingredient that you use for it. It is that serious, guys. So the next thing I'll be adding here is some vegetable. I use pumpkin leaves for this. Just be generous as you want. I'll proceed to stir everything all together to combine. Just give this just 5 minutes of fire and it is ready. Yes, you can see I'm already turning my semo on the other side. Guys, and this is what we have. Just take a look at this soup, guys. Just take a look at this. I know you like what you are seeing, and I'll be serving this with hot sebo. See, the soup is not meant to be watery. Just take a look at the consistency that you have. Try it out, and don't forget to leave me a comment below. Comment and share my recipes. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.